Hey coaches, it is Tuesday morning. I am one day away from finishing my Body Beast transformation. I didn't get to my goal, but you know what? Sometimes you don't get to your goal. But I'm going to tell you, I'm a lot further than I would have been if I had not set the goal. So what am I going to do? I'm going to come back beginning of next week with a whole brand new round of Body Beast. I'm going to bring it just 10% harder than I did this round. And I know that in the next 90 days, I'm going to be at where I want to be with my transformation. It's going to take discipline, willpower, and showing up every single day. And that's the message that I want to give to you guys today. I've been a lot stirring in my mind this morning as I was doing my workout, as I was reading my personal development this morning. And the thing that I want to share with you guys is, after I catch my breath, sorry. The thing I want to share with you guys is about your transformation and about building a business with Team Beachbody. One thing you have to do right now, write it down on a note. You have to get rid of the I don't like the word rich, but get rich mindset quick. You got to get rid of that. Getting results, you got to get rid of fast results. Yes, we can get you some pretty quick results when you follow the program with our Beachbody workouts and Shakeology. But you've got to realize that you have to show up every single day. Going into that, what I want to share with you guys is on the building the business side, okay? And here's where I'm going to go with this. It is going to take some serious time and effort if you want to build a solid Team Beachbody business. If you want to become a leader, if you want to develop other people into leaders, if you want to inspire thousands of people, it's going to take some serious time, commitment, and getting rid of every single excuse that might be in your mind right now. Now, if you're just a coach for the discount, or you're just a coach right now to refer products once in a while, make a couple commissions, that's totally cool. We totally love you, support you. You guys are a part of our family. But if you're frustrated and you're trying to build a business for whatever reason, to bring your spouse home from work, maybe you hate your job, maybe you've always known you were an entrepreneur and you wanted to own your own business and have time freedom. If that's you, this message is for you. It's going to take time, okay? I know many of you guys went to college. I went to college. Unfortunately, I dropped out. I never finished with my degree. But one thing I'm going to tell you is that many of you have gotten an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree, or many of you even have master's degrees. And here's the thing. To get that degree, you made a decision. You had a clear vision of what it was going to be like to graduate with that degree, of getting that job that you wanted, that dream job that you would get because you got this degree, working in the field that you want to work, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a doctor, whether you are just a nurse or business management of some sort. You worked hard for that. And I'll tell you what you did. I'll remind you right now. And if this is you, I want you to go back and think about it. You made a decision. You got a loan for school. You had to most likely move out of state or move out of your town, get an apartment. Some of you had to get a job, and you had to buy your books, and you had to pick your classes, and you went at that school and at that degree semester by semester, day by day, semester by semester for 2, 4, 6, or 8 years. And you showed up every single day, and you studied, and you learned, and you grew, and you took tests. And when you took the tests, if you didn't get the grade that you wanted, you didn't walk away for the most part. If you graduated, you didn't walk away and say, this isn't for me, this is too hard, I don't get this material. You went back to your dorm, or you went back to your room, you picked up your book and you studied, or you talked to somebody else that had taken the class and you asked them questions and you learned from them. You went back to your class, to the lessons, to the testing center, you took the test and you moved forward. And you became better because you learned something. And you did that day in, like I said again, day in, day out, week after week, month after month, semester after semester, year after year, until you got to walk across that stage at your graduation and get that diploma. That took some serious discipline and willpower. My question for you guys that are building a business, if this wants to be a business, it has to be like a business to you. You have to show up every single day. You have to make those sacrifices and those disciplines that you did to get that diploma, right? You have to, for me, for example, play less guitar, go snowboarding less, skateboard less, hang out with friends less, go hiking less. I had to do all of those things a little bit less. Sleep less, spend less time watching TV and more time in the books, studying, learning the material, asking other people, talking to the teacher, talking to tutors, so you can master and learn and take those tests and pass them. So I want you to relate that to your Team Beachbody business. Are you putting that much discipline and effort into your business if you want to grow this as a business? And here's the thing that's going to smack a bunch of you guys right in the face, and that's what I want for you to get out of this so that you can wake up if you're struggling and make this happen. Your teacher, your friends, your classmates could not do the studying attend your classes for you, take your tests for you, and walk across the stage for you to get that degree. You had to do that. The same thing is going to go for your business with Team Beachbody. You have to do it. Yes, you have great teachers, great uplines, great leaders in this company that are giving you information and teaching you the things that they've done that'll make this easier for you. So are you going to take that material, not just study it, but test yourself on it? How do you test yourself on it? You take action and you apply it and you try it and you try it again and you try it again and you fail and you fail and you fail until you master it. And that is my relation of how building a Team Beachbody business could be sort of like going through 4, 6, 8 years of school. The only thing I'm going to tell you, if you guys apply that type of discipline for 3 years, you will have a very, very successful Team Beachbody business. I've only been a Team Beachbody coach for 3.5 years. That's not even enough time for a bachelor's degree, but I can tell you that we've achieved so many great things. We have a team of close to 16,000 Beachbody coaches across the country because I showed up every single day with that mindset, and I knew from day one that it would be hard and that I would not quit and that I would have to learn and grow and be the person that I am today to lead an organization like that. So you have to make that clear decision. That's where you're going. Just like when you started school, you had a clear decision of where you wanted to go, what it would feel like to graduate, what it would feel like to get that job. You need to decide that with your Team Beachbody business. Okay, and this is a business. This is a real business, guys. You guys can build a real business that will create a life of time freedom to be with your family, to do what you want with your life. So are you willing to get rid of any excuses that you have in your life, to make the priorities, to do the activities that you know will bring you the results that you want in your business, whatever it is that your goal is for your business with Team Beachbody? Think of it like this. If you were to go start a business, right? You have this business, and let's say you get a startup loan of $50,000 or whatever. You go rent a building. You buy a franchise for $30,000, $40,000, which, by the way, is way cheap for a franchise. So you're going to have this business. You're going to start this franchise business, like, let's say Panda Express or something. So you probably spend more, close to $100,000, $150,000. So they give you this book, right? The person that owns the franchise that you buy the franchise from, like, here's how you run the business. Here's the book. I have a successful business right here, business model. Here's all the tools. Bam, here you go. Run your business. I mean, that's basically how a franchise works. Now, that franchise owner wants you to be successful because the more successful you are, the more successful that franchise owner is, right? Hey, that sounds like a pyramid scheme. I had to throw that joke in there. But that franchise owner is going to make more income the better your business does. But here's the thing. He'll work with you, but here's what he cannot do with your business. He will not necessarily set your hours. He won't turn on the lights in the morning. When your store opens, he won't unlock the doors. He won't make sure that there's fresh vegetables, ingredients in the freezer so that you can supply the product to your customers. He can't work the cash register for you. He can't run the drive-through for you. He can't manage the place for you. That is your job as the business owner of your franchise. So I want you to think of your business as that, like a franchise. And here's the cool thing that's going to help you, because I know firsthand, and the coaches that I've helped mentor and be a part of their lives as they've grown six-figure and beyond incomes with Team Beachbody, is that they work a lot, and they work with passion, and they are in love with the process without getting any financial reward. They're not making any money. How can you relate that and make it feel like it's worth it? First, you got to be in love with your vision and what you're doing as a Team Beachbody coach. That is going to bring you success. When you're happy and in love with the process, the result will follow. Now, a franchise owner, they're bringing in money. Customers are starting to come, right? And here's what happens. They're in the hole. They've got a $150,000 loan, right? That's a real business. That's what happens with real people. You guys have an amazing opportunity in front of you where you invested like 40 bucks, maybe 140, 160, 180, 205, whatever it is, the challenge pack you got. You invested very little money into your business. So here's how I want you to relate that. That franchise owner, every single day, they're bringing in money, but they are still in the hole. They are still paying off debt and not a profitable business for a couple years until they bring in enough income that they pay off their debts, pay off their loans, pay their employees, pay their advertising fees, and everything like that. And it's going to take a few years before they ever get ahead and have a profitable business. So are you willing, if you're going to treat this like a real business, to be in the hole, to be non-profitable for a few months, for a year, until you get your business up and running solid? Okay? The only thing is, I'm going to tell you guys right now, you can make $1,000 in a month if you go out and find 15, 20 people and help them with their journey. You can do that. So you don't have to wait that long, but I need you to understand that just like a business, a real business, it's going to take that time before you become a profitable business. If you want this, remember, if you're a discount coach or you're using it for the discount or just refer products once in a while, that's cool. We love you still. But if you're serious about building the business and you, like I said, you want to work from home, or you want your spouse to come home, or you don't want to work 3 jobs, then you need to listen to this message today. You've got to make the sacrifices. You've got to get rid of excuses. If you want to hear the sacrifices I've gone through, I'll post below in a link my sacrifices video that I had to go through to build this business. But I want you guys to understand that from right now. So one question that I know a lot of you guys have, there's kind of 3 questions. Okay, so how do I find people to help? Okay, that's one question. And the same thing's going to go for a franchise business. How am I going to find people to help? Well, you provide good service to those that do come in so that the word of mouth spreads. I'm going to tell you guys there's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's YouTube, there's Pinterest, there's like pages, there's groups, there's neighborhoods, there's churches, there's schools, there's people you went to school with, people you went to college with. There's so many people that you can talk to. I bet if you went out to Walmart or any store right now, you will run into 200 people that have never heard that they can be a Team Beachbody coach or that they can have a free coach like you to help them achieve their weight loss and fitness goals, even their financial goals. And I guarantee you 75% of them are not happy with their life. So are you going to be the one that goes and talks to them? 175 people in one day I bet you could go talk to. So there are people. And just like that franchise owner will not bring people into your door for you. That is your responsibility. You have to figure out your way to connect with people and provide good service for them. So, will you do that for your business? Will you make the sacrifices? Will you treat it like a real business and apply the same principles like going to school and getting a degree? Will you show up every single day, and when you fail a class, or when you get the B when you wanted the A, or you get the C, or whatever it is that you failed in, will you look at yourself and say, I'm going to quit? Or will you say, you know what, I'm going to see what it feels like to not quit for once in my life. I'm going to do that. I can guarantee you guys, you will become successful. Give it time. But you've got to stay consistent. If you stop going to class, you stop taking the test, you're going to fail, they're going to kick you out, and you're going to have to start back over from scratch. I don't want you to start over from scratch, and that's why I'm so passionate about sharing this message with you guys today. Will you decide right now to commit to it, if you're serious, and show up every single day like it's a real business? And that's the error that many of you guys have, is you didn't invest hardly any money. Like, your shake isn't really an investment, because it's an investment into your health, in your future, and saving you money in the future with your health, but it's not really a business investment. So realistically, you're paying $15 a month, and that's not much of an investment. So it's hard to look at it as a business, but you got to understand that you can have a 6-figure business. You can have a 7-figure business with Team Beachbody. I know a lot of people personally that have that. We will have that. And if that's what you want, I want you to have that, but I need you to understand right now, you've got to raise the bar for yourself. You've got to get rid of excuses, you've got to make sacrifices, you got to believe in yourself, and you got to show up. So, will you treat yours like a business, like you want it to be today? If you want a 6-figure business so you can quit your job, will you treat it like that today so that you will have that in 2 years. Peace out, guys.